This is Food Chemistry Unit 1, Chapter 2, Scientific Evaluation Being Objective. Here we'll look at density, and density is the degree of compactness of a substance, and it measures mass over volume. It is also used as a separation technique. It's used in the creaming of liquids. The cream will rise to the top of milk that has not been homogenized. So really what that means is the milk has been put through like a strainer to break up the fat, and if you don't do that, the cream would rise to the top and separate out of the milk. You can render fat, which means to heat meat. The fat melts and leaves the meat, and you can get that in the pan, right? You can eat the meat, but then all the fat that came out, you can use that in other recipes for like gravies and such. Sedimentation. Gravity pulls particles out of beverages that come from grains or yeast, so you don't want things like beer or wine to have the grain particles in them. And then cranberry bogs are flooded, so low density cranberries flood to the top for collection. And if you want to check that out, I did post that video, so it's kind of cool. All right, so let's look at the math of density. So as I said, density is mass over volume. If I can write this. So it's M over V is density. The units, if it's a liquid, it's gram per milliliter because you use a graduated cylinder. If it's a solid, it would be centimeters cubed because you measured it with a ruler. All right, you can also rearrange density. You don't actually have to do that by yourself, but just letting you know you can solve for mass, and you can also solve for volume. So you can use density to figure out other things. So if you want mass, it's D times V. And if you want volume, it's M over D. You don't have to memorize that. I will provide that to you, but I just wanted you to be aware of that before you saw me figure out these problems right here. So I have an example of each. So let's check it out here. Like, why do we need density? So a piece of tin, and tin is often used in cans, like in the canning process, has a mass of 16.52 grams and a volume of 2.26 centimeters cubed. What is the density of the tin? So D equals M over V, which I gave you here. The mass, right? 16.52 grams. Volume, 2.26 centimeters cubed. So you just divide this in your calculator. 16.52 divided by 2.26. And again, you don't need significant figures, but I'll just tell you how many to put. I would use 3 because you don't need all of those numbers in your answer. So 7.31. These units don't cancel. It's per, right? So it's gram per centimeters cubed. It's mass over volume. So there you go. That's the density of your tin. All right, how about another one? The density of pine. Pine is used often in like crates for shipping food, right? Density. Okay, the density is about 0.5 grams per centimeters cubed. That's the D. What is the mass? This is what we're looking for, of an 800 centimeter cube piece of pine. So that centimeters cube is volume. So you're trying to solve for mass, which I gave you right here. You have to memorize it. It's D times V. So the density is 0.5 grams per centimeters cubed. Volume, 800 centimeters cubed. So what do you do here? You multiply, and if you notice, you have two units that are the same, so they will cancel. Mass is just grams. We saw that when we looked at units, right? So you're going to take 0.5 times 800 in your calculator, or it's really half of 800, and it's 400 grams. That is the mass of the pine. Okay, one more. All right, volume. What is the volume, so that's what we're looking for, of a 325 gram piece of metal, this is our M, with a density of 9.0 grams per centimeters cubed. So we're trying to find volume, which is M over D. 325 grams is the mass, density is 9.0 grams per centimeters cubed. Grams are the same, so they cancel. in your calculator, take 325 divided by 9.0. And again, you don't need all of those, so we'll just take two numbers. And I'm following sig figs if you actually took chemistry. So just write 2. It's 36 centimeters cubed.